Okay, here we go with a look at the Magpul Hunter X-22 stock for the Ruger 1022. I've already done a video showing the black, the OD green, and the flat dark earth. So here is the fourth and final color, the stealth gray. You can see that I have this set up with a .920 bull barrel. This is the kid barrel, 16.5 inches. This is the fourth stock that I have shot a video on, but being the fourth one, it still had the first generation barrel track, and it did not have the barrel tensioning feature. You've got your sling loops and a spot for a future quick detach sling attachment point. If you want to incorporate that, you just pop that plug out and put in your sling swivel cup. You've got some spacers here that you can remove to lessen your length of pull, or they also include two more so you can extend that length of pull, and I believe that you can purchase more if you need further than what you're provided with the original purchase. You can change out the cheek piece and get a higher cheek level. They come with a low set and a high set. The low set comes with a 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch, two different cheek pieces, and then the high one comes with 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch, if I'm remembering correctly. The stock comes with some M-Lok slots for the addition of lights, lasers, and other accessories. Now, the stock does not come with a sling swivel stud installed onto it, but it's easy to drill out that dimple and then add your own sling swivel stud if you want to run a sling. There is another little dimple here. This is where you would drill and put your sling swivel stud. That dimple is what it looked like before I drilled and installed this sling swivel stud, but I wanted to use this for a bipod mount. They do have an M-Lok attachment that has a bipod sling swivel attachment point to it, but it would lower your bipod and you couldn't get it as far forward as if you placed it right here. And I really like the bipod on a stock like this. You have some nice texturing on the side of the grip and some ridges on the front with a pinky shelf. I really like the way that the stealth gray stands off against the black. It's a subtle difference between the black and the gray, but it is kind of a contrasting color there. I'll go over the components of this build if you haven't seen any of the other videos. This is a kid single stage trigger. This is the enhanced trigger guard with the enlarged trigger section here. The trigger breaks at 1.5 pounds, so it's a very light, very crisp trigger pull. Got a kid bolt and a kid charging handle. I like the BX 15 round magazines. Kid 16.5 inch barrel, and this one is threaded for suppression. And then a 3 to 9 power scope. Alright, well there is all four of the colors offered by Magpul for the Hunter X-22 stock for the Ruger 1022. It's a big world out there, and we're bound to run into a shady situation. Until then, keep your gear on you.
I'm really sorry. I apologize unreservedly. I offer a complete and utter retraction. The imputation was totally without basis in fact and was in no way fair comment and was motivated purely by malice, and I deeply regret any distress that my comments may have caused you or your family, and I hereby undertake not to repeat any such slander at any time in the future.